And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Capricorn for 2019. Folks, in certain ways, you are going to be the busiest sign of the year. Now, this is not all of you. It is a select bunch of you. But the reverberations are going to echo into all of your signs. Now, for a start off, there are three eclipses in Capricorn this year, of which the first one is the most significant. There is a partial eclipse of the sun on the 6th of January in the middle of Capricorn, loosely conjunct Pluto and Saturn. So what this tells me is at the start of January, most of you, or many of you at least, certainly those of you born in the middle of Capricorn, are going to be sort of looking at a number of situations in your life and asking yourself, well, yes, no, black, white, 1, 0, 0, 1, what works, what doesn't? And there's no middle ground. There's no room for compromise here. There is a partial eclipse of the moon in Capricorn on the 16th of July. And this is taking place relatively closely opposite Pluto. So again, this is adding to what I've already said around the more eliminative sides of 2019. And then there is also an annular partial eclipse of the sun in Capricorn on the 26th of December. Now, this is not a major eclipse. This is a relatively minor one, but it's still going to affect quite a few of you reasonably strongly. So straight away, with 3 eclipses in your sign over 2019 is shaping up to be a year of decisions, and you will end up making a lot of decisions. And if you don't make decisions, then decisions will get made, and it's better to act than it is to react. Now, Mercury moves into Capricorn from the 5th of January to the 24th of January. So it does seem that January is very much the time where negotiations, agreements, contracts, signatures, debates, arguments even may be happening. Certainly it's a good time for making plans, even if actions don't follow through. Mercury will also move into Capricorn at the very end of the year on the 29th of December, but we can deal with that one another time. Venus moves into Capricorn from the 3rd of February to the 1st of March. And then again from the 26th of November to the 20th of December, later in the year. Mars does not move into Capricorn. The outer planets are really interesting. They are all impacting on you. Some of them in a really positive way. Pluto, for example, is going to be passing on top of the sun of those of you born around the 12th, 13th, 14th of January. Maybe a day either side. 12th to the 14th of January, though, this is a once every 248 year occurrence. This is one of those times where, yes, there's going to be a degree of intensity, borderline extremism, and you may find that people around you are certainly going, oh, you're becoming a bit ruthless, what's going on? But you're also in a position to be able to make major fundamental changes in your life, and the degree of psychological strength, health, wealth and confidence that comes with this is extraordinary. You're going to be able to move metaphorical mountains. Transformation of the highest order if you're one of these people born around the 12th, 13th, 14th of January. It's an amazing year. It's going to be difficult because it's going to be intense, but if you can handle that and work with it, it will be brilliant for you. Saturn is also going to be in Capricorn. Now, a lot of this depends on your age. If you're young, and I'm sorry folks, but by young I mean under 38, 40, then Saturn, aka that total bastard, is probably going to bring an energy of restriction, blockage, limitation into the lives of those of you born from the 5th through to the 11th of January. But if you're older, or if you're astrologically aware and know how to work with Saturn, then those same people born from the 5th to the 12th of January are those who are going to find that this year is a year of hard work. Not hard work in terms of challenge, but hard work in terms of effort effectiveness. And if you put your nose to the grindstone and get stuck in and 4 steps forward, 3 steps back, doing everything the hard way, you're going to put in place roots and foundations that will set you up for the next 29 years. Worth doing. Neptune is smiling on some of you. Those of you fortunate enough to be born around the 6th, 7th, 8th, maybe even 9th of January, you're going to find that your imagination, your empathy, sensitivity, compassion, it's all kicking in. And you can expect a 5 to 10% upgrade in these areas over the course of this year. Uranus is being very Uranian. In the first couple of months of the year, Uranus is going to be hitting those of you born around the 19th and 20th of January in a challenging way. And any unfinished business from 2018, especially around the sudden changes that have occurred over this last year, will be finalised before the end of February, start of March. Over March and April, Uranus is going to be also affecting those of you born around the 22nd, 23rd of December in a very positive way. Again, finalising the positive changes that 2018 brought in. And then from May onwards, Uranus is going to be specifically looking at those of you born around the 24th to the 28th of December. And here you're going to see windows of opportunity for fresh starts, new beginnings, stimulus, novelty, innovation, originality, change coming in a really positive way. You're going to see it. Whether you take it or not is up to you. If you take the windows of opportunity, you will thrive and prosper. And if you don't, you lose nothing. And here's a bonus. At the end of the year, I say the end of the year, on the 2nd of December 2019, Jupiter moves into Capricorn, and all Capricorns born in December will feel will notice this at the end of the year. It does suggest some very positive energy for 2020, but we'll deal with that one another time. For all of you, it's very much it's not business as usual. It's hard business in 2019. A lot of endings, a lot of new beginnings, a lot more cutthroat. Yes, no, black, white. But by doing so, you're setting yourself up for the long-term future, and you're going to be putting yourself in prime position to see really clear results in 2020. So don't be scared to do everything the hard way this year. As far as 2019 goes, Capricorn, have a disciplined, hard-working, and hopefully successful year.